Program moved up here to St. Bernardine's hospitals, and we needed to have some more community outreach. And this is during the height of the COVID pandemic. Agreed that, yeah, we should get some more community outreach. And then I knew about the Lestonnac Clinic in Orange, and I was driving by and I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing. There's a Lestonnac Clinic out here in St. Bernardine. And so then we kind of got things rolling. I'm able to bring a different take for our residency program, because a lot of our residents, they see a lot of insured patients, even lower end insurance, and I wanted to give them a flavor of what treating the underserved patient population is. And it's totally different medicine. You can't give the same medications because they can't afford certain things. You have to really think outside the box. We just kind of go through the residency as a patient, precepts the case to me, treating kind of the same illnesses that we would normally treat, like diabetes, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, but it's the one time that you can get those kind of unique cases, where nobody's picked up lupus. We've picked up a lupus patient. We just had a stroke patient that came in with a new onset strokes, and then pick up on that and get them treated and get them properly seen.
I am an immigrant to the US. I was born in Mexico and I came when I was 14. I lived in Long Beach majority of the time until I went to medical school. And then I moved to Orange County to do my residency. I always knew that I wanted to teach, and I think that being a doctor involves a lot of teaching. The reason that I continue to bring our doctors here, our residents, is the patients that we have here have a great need for excellent medical care. What we practice is trying to come up with what is the best care based on research and that is cost effective. And so I think that works very well here. The residents get to take into account a person's whole community and a person's background, and they get to really take care of the whole person. And our learners can find a lot of different situations and different kinds of patients from different backgrounds, and they get to consider a lot of things. They have more time with them, and they have a different, just kind of a different mentality when they come here. I ask them to think differently when they come here. That my doctors leave here feeling amazing and feeling that they know a lot, so everybody ends up feeling fulfilled and happy. It's a good place. We all benefit. Our patients benefit from our care, and we benefit from learning from our patients and learning from our staff.
It was the first place I volunteered at way back when I was in high school. I kind of saw how the doctors interact with patients. So the patients aren't just like a number, they're more like part of the family. It's kind of different teaching style, and I know the residents really love it, and I can also show our UCR family medicine residents where I started, and it's kind of neat for them to kind of come by and see the underserved population and the community that we're serving. It's really neat to just have that spark of influence, but to kind of feel like I'm coming back home.
I think it's necessary. I think that, I didn't talk too much about this, but as an immigrant myself, I and my family and I use services from clinics such as this, and from people from doctors and from county clinics, county hospital, and also services at churches where we would get food because we didn't have food, we didn't have housing. And so I'm very grateful, and I feel very fortunate to have had those resources available and those people who donated their time and efforts. And I feel that it's necessary. I feel that it is, not only do I want to do it and enjoy doing it, but it's my responsibility. And I wish that more people would do it, but for me it's something that's very close to my heart and personal, and I will plan to continue doing it for as long as I can.